Comes in, once again, lots of traffic in front of Mustakov's nets. But the Storm just can't find that tip at the moment. Long with the shot from the point. It's loose, it's a goal, it's Manchester Storm 1-up against the Sheffield Steelers. And the Storm shelter erupts. As Jay alluded to, the Sheffield Steelers certainly no slouch on the power play. Shot comes in, big deflection off Mike Clemente's pad. The rebound comes out to, I think it was Robert Dowd, who gets the tie-up goal with 2:51. 30 seconds of this first period left to go. Final push by both teams. Steelers looking to keep it calm at the back, playing tape-to-tape hockey. Wah turns, finds two Storm players for company. Fretter in behind the net, he manages to get it out and loose. It has somehow been scrambled in. It's been scrambled in with 10 seconds of the first period. Storm winning that particular battle and coming away with the puck, looking to get it quickly down the ice. Cut out though by the Steelers. Down now cross ice, intercepted by Luke Moffat, looking to get the one-timer away. A one-on-one timer. What a play by the Manchester Storm captain, Luke Moffat, has left. From a Manchester Storm perspective, definitely.
Are we supposed to be neutral on this?
Well, we can try sometimes. However, the Sheffield Steelers have got their second power play goal of the evening. And once again, the Steelers take the lead. Waiting for the linesman to be happy with the players. Puck drops and the Storm keep it in the zone. Fired down. Penalty coming. Hammond was held back, and the Manchester Storm have tied it. 1 minute 11 left to go in the second period. On top of the other, the first team in the ascendancy here in the third period could really have a big impact on the game. Steelers get the shot out and they get the go-ahead goal once again. Colton Fretter. And Matheson fires it around the boards. Takes a horrible bounce off the Zamboni door, comes out into the lane, but the Manchester Storm managed to grab it. Hammond, far side, shot comes in, goal. It's a tie-up goal for the Manchester Storm, and it's a hat-trick for the captain, Luke Moffat. Firmly behind the men in black here this New Year's Day. Stannis looking to line a shot up. In fact, the skip to deflection on the far side. The Storm have taken the lead. Didn't quite see who got the final tip. Matt Becker was over there. I think Mike Hammond. Good stick comes in from Luke Moffat. He's having a hell of a game here. Earhart finds himself down on the ice. Air shot by Robert Dowd as the puck came across to him. And a huge save. I was going to say a huge save by Mike Clemente, but the goal has been given. Luke Moffat now, 2-on-2 break. Shot comes in. Manchester still have the puck. Shot comes in and Moose stands big, stands tall. It's loose down in front of the net. Moffat battling away for it once again. And now we've got a short-handed break for the Steelers. Play it in front of the net. Massive save, Mike Clemente. First shots. Marquardt brings it in, he scores. The Steelers take the advantage in the penalty shootouts. Save Mustakovs. One penalty taken apiece. Fretter comes wide. Gets the shot away, saved by Mike Clemente.
Huge save.
Goes Hammond. And another big save by Mustakovs. Mike Clemente needs to keep this one out. In comes Valdix at speed. Clemente out of his net. Valdix scores. Valdix scores. And the Sheffield Steelers win this one on penalty shots.
Cardiff Devils back into the zone. Nice pass there through to Alma. Open net there by good goal there. Got a little bit of a luck in front of the net there as the puck bounced straight out to a player here. Bentoglin here getting his second goal against Lightning in 48 hours. Lightning will see this very prominent Cardiff Devils cycle again. Oh, there's a shot from the point there. Fantastic shot. Beat Headley on his left hand side. Couldn't quite get his foot to it. Looked like Richardson with the score. Devils starting to close in on the net. Good switch there from Aslin and Houghton. Houghton with a shot straight through traffic, straight into the net. 5-hole goal. That will see the Devils pick up a power play goal. First power play of the game. That will see the Cardiff Devils take a 3-0 lead here. Back out through Doucette. So no icing call there as Doucette got his skate to it. Bounds the play out into the corner. And Lightning look to get a change. Thrown there with a nice pass there. He scores. That'll make it 4-0. On a delayed penalty call there. A hooking call. Just under 2 minutes into this third period here. Devils score again. Face-off win by Lightning, but it's the Devils man that picks it up. Up to the point to Hotham. Bentivoglio in the corner. Behind the net, back to Bentivoglio. Bentivoglio with a lot of space here. He's doing really well to cut them angles out. And there's a shot there from Bentivoglio, just higher than the hash marks. And that will be 5-0. Very well worked goal there.
Gets there with Delago, Patterson playing as a forward tonight, gets on around the wall, but only as far as Lakovitz. Lakovitz sends one to the back door, big chance, big goal, Mosey! The passing lane opened up, and Evan Mosey, who scores big goals, and big goals particularly against Coventry, slams it home for the first of the night.
Plays far too lackadaisical trying to clear that out. Galen Patterson and Dax Lowers taking far too much time between them. And then there, Lakovic finds Evan Mosey, who's peeled off from originally being part of that forecheck to loosen it up.
Across to Robinson. Robinson looks to open up some space. The hash marks back door. His pass was directed up high, and Paquette chests it down. Petrus shoots himself, blocked on the way through. Possession not cleared. Corshane sends one to Paquette on the back door. They scramble it home. Ryan Dingle with the final touch, and a Blaze on the power play get this one tied up. And it took them with a lot of patience, but patience is a virtue. And Ryan Dingle, we think, getting the final touch here. Paquette sends it in front. Good play, Coventry. Good goal. At the blue line. Sends it back to the top of the circle. Delago looks in, drops off. Phillips. Back to Billingsley at the point. Panthers moving the puck around. Pellini sneaking to the back door. Takes it off the skate. Has a man in front. Can't find the shot as Noble looks like he slammed a fist into the back of Delago's back. Oh, the field clearance attempt is pounced upon by the Panthers and converted by Pellini. Blaze unable to clear the zone. Short-handed, they concede. Big goal, Nottingham's do.
Again, just a failure to concede. Blaze really should have cleared their lines there. Puck bounces and it falls in the feet of 3 Nottingham Panthers forwards on the power play.
Capitals on hand, a power play just over a minute in opened the scoring floodgates when Cruz Reddick took Callie Eckert's pass to the middle and blasted it past Jordan McLaughlin. The visitors' power play tried to pull level shortly after that with this Nikita Kolznikov's shot, but it was handled easily by Chris Karazi. In the 13th minute, Ben Davies keeps possession long enough to get it to Rhett Raczynski, who made a nice delivery to Ben Campbell in front for the 2-0 goal. Off the restart faceoff just 10 seconds later, Reddick picks off an errant clearing attempt in prime shooting real estate before wiring a high-risker to extend the lead to 3. Brett Ferguson and Brennan Yadlowski team up in helping set up a Jeff Walker chance, but his crease opportunity goes just wide. Enjoying a power play just before the first break, Ferguson's effort is stopped, but the rebound found Walker, whose backhand from close range this time found the mark and made it a 4-goal difference. Davies created another good chance when he jumped on a puck near mid-ice and raced away alone on McLaughlin, but the Caps netminder got the pads down to turn it aside. Early in the second, Walker finds a lane to the net after collecting a Ferguson pass, then gets some air under the puck to widen the gap again. The Capitals finally cut the lead back a bit with the only blemish on Chris Karazi's evening record when a laser from Dylan Anderson made it 5-1. It looked like that score might hold into the third, but a last-minute stop dropped right to Ian Waters, who chipped it over to John Dunbar to restore the 5-goal lead at the break. Pressure continued on the opening shift of the final frame when Reddick closed the book on his hat trick by redirecting a Dunbar feed into a virtually empty cage. Walker followed suit when he completed his 3-goal feat, taking a Ferguson pass alone in front before a slick shift to the backhand found the target. In the late stages, a Capital turnover is collected by Davies, who spots Raczynski at the side of the goal for a tap-in that makes it 9-1. Yadlowski completed the club's first ever Elite League 10-goal game when he found his way around McLaughlin to close out the 10-1 final.
Shot from Sescon, pad save from Fullerton, loose in front as well. Oh, and it's gone in from McLaren. 12:49 to go in the first period this evening, and McLaren are the first to break the deadlock. Fullerton make the initial save from the effort of Sescon, and the rebound though is taken care of. So 1 minute and 5 left on the power play, and McLaren short-handed skate in on Fullerton here. Shoots and scores, and it's a short-handed goal conceded, and the scorer is Brendan Brooks. Who else for the Braehead clan? A short-handed goal to extend the lead to 2-0 with exactly 5 minutes gone in the second period. Oh, good hustle. Levesque turns and shoots and scores. Well, the Stars pounce on the defensive error from the Braehead clan. And Gabriel Levesque turns and shoots and beats Ryan Nye. And with 17:37 to go in this game, it's Dundee 1, Braehead 2. Now Levesque over on the left-hand side. Shot comes in, scores! Jimmy Jensen with the equaliser for the Stars. The power play goal counts this time. And with 7:52 remaining in the third and final period, a power play goal for Jimmy Jensen. It's 2 goals each.
Well, it sure is. We said the Stars have been ramping up the pressure on the clan.
So here goes Schofield then, moves across to the left hand side, moves back in down the centre, in close on Fullerton. Fullerton shuts the door. Sticks out his right leg, the Stars goalie, and stops that one crossing the line. No joy for Tyler Schofield. Stadel then moves across to the right hand side, moves in close, fakes the shot, slaps one and scores! Goes 5-4, Riley Stadel gives the Stars the advantage after the first round. Here he goes.
Should have points written on the back of his shirt, and wow, they are. Confidence, full firing there from Brendan Brooks.
Yeah, tied at 1. Here he goes, moves over to the left hand side. In close, oh, fakes the shot as well. I don't know if he meant that or not. Either way, the goalie makes the save. I think he might have lost control there. But we're now tied at 1 goal each.
No pressure. Here he goes. Slowly skates across the line, way over on the right hand side, moves back in close, takes it short. Whoa! I thought that was in and out again, but both refs have waved that one off. Talk about no pressure. The debut guy, Lucas Lindvalve Nielsen, in on Ryan Nye. Oh, he's taken out the play as well, straight into the goalie. And that's aggressive play from Ryan Nye. He goes flying. Stado went 5-hole the last time. He's gone the opposite way this time. Over to the left hand side, moves in on the goalie this time. Shoots and scores! Oh, he sold him a dummy there. And the smile on Riley Stado's face says it all. That's an absolutely fantastic penalty shot there from the Stars number 3.
Fantastic stuff there from Riley Stado.
Yeah. Now. Here he goes. Moving in at pace on Fullerton. Fullerton makes the save. The Stars win after penalty shots against the Braehead clan by 3 goals to 2. Travis Fullerton shuts the door on Mike Mbach, and that will complete a penalty shots victory. 2 successful attempts.
Now Polini brings the puck forward. He'll gain the zone. Looking for Phillips. Phillips cuts in, shoots, scores! Zach Phillips brings the Panthers back level on aggregate. Phillips from Brett Polini, and that's going to give them the lead and tie the score on aggregate. Gagnon back after his 2-game suspension. He's out there on the ice. And now Kearney over the line. Kearney looking for support in front, backdoor, Kevin King, backdoor tap-in. Wow. Great goal there, 3-way passing play by the Lightning. Kearney to King. And a backdoor tap-in brings the Lightning level on the night and puts them back in the lead. Now Farmer, Lakovic and Mosey. Mosey out wide, the speedster. Mosey cuts in, shoots and scores. Evan Mosey, low blocker. And he gives Panthers the lead on the night. And he ties the game on aggregate. Lakovic over to Mosey, flying down the wing. And a low hard shot to the blocker on Weekman. And that ties the aggregate score up. Now play the other way, Kearney. Rebound there, puck's there and it's in. And the Lightning bounce back straight away from a turnover in their zone. I think it might be Isaacson again. It was a nice turnover there. Kearney, he went cross ice. I'll just wait and see, it might be Vero Paul.
Nice play.
Delego over the line. He twists and turns, uses strength, he takes it to the net. Delego walks all the way around. Delego shoots and scores. Individual goal from Mark Delego. He walks a defenseman, and Mika Weekman uses that size and strength and powers to the net. That's the epitome of a power move. And the Panthers regain the lead. Great play there. And now Brown can come in down the wing. Jeff Brown, he cuts to the net. He shoots and scores. Jeff Brown takes it to the net. Another power move from Brown. And the Panthers lead by 2 goals, 4-2. Mokshantsev up to Brown, and Brown powers to the net, walks around Weekman, and gives the Panthers a 2-goal. Now Lindhagen, he's in. David Clark shoots and scores. David Clark hits the one-timer, and the Panthers have a 3-goal lead. Lindhagen to Clark, and David Clark doesn't miss from there. And that's 3 goals in 2 minutes. And great composure from him. We got a 3-on-2 here, the length of the ice. Bussier, Brown and Mokshantsev. Mokshantsev in front, shoots, scores! I think it was Jeff Brown might have got a piece of that one. And that's going to seal this game and this tie. The Panthers are going to go into the semi.
There's a chance for Fife. Oh! And a cracker of a goal by Fife Flyers, opening the scoring with a bullet of a goal, bullet of a shot. And a cracking goal by the Flyers. Blood off. Here comes Finucci coming up. There's a goal by Finucci! A top corner goal there by Finucci, an absolute cracker of a goal. An absolute cracker of a goal. Finucci keeps the puck in. Options here, left or right. Decides to put in. Shot here. Oh, and a lovely goal! A great goal by the Flyers. 30 seconds into the second period, Flyers score. Power play goal. Young just trying to have an option. A passer does have a shot, makes a pass. Young takes a shot. Yo! An absolute cracking goal by Young. Moyer keeps it in. The chance up here for Manchester. Oh, just lost his feet on a great recovery, great chance, great goal for Manchester, yes. A good short-handed goal there by Manchester. A great pass up the middle of the ice. Good recovery from the guy. He lost his balance and was able to get back up and take a great shot and stick the puck in the net. So, worth it. Matt Stanley's a great pass up the ice to put it right on his stick, and he lost his balance as well, so credit to him for getting back up and continuing and putting the puck in the net here. Yo! Young took the shot. I'm not sure if it got deflected in there by Stockton, but certainly looked like a tip in, but I'm not sure if maybe Young will get the credit for knocking the puck, taking the shot. But Flyers just slowing the puck down. Regrouping, reorganising. He'll staying well up the ice here, so I don't know if they're going to try and get a long pass up here. But oh, and a cracking goal by Manchester. Cracking goal by Manchester. Will Fife get the same response as what they did the last time they lost a goal? Comes
down over the centre red line, gets over the blue line, sends it into the middle, picked up on the deflection by Marquardt has got his own rebound and put the Steelers one up. Sheffield take the lead, 2:55 to go in this first period. Sheffield 1, Belfast 0.
I thought we made a nice play there on the rush. Somebody got a stick in and broke it up, but it ends up going right to Marquardt. He gets the shot off, and the rebound comes right back to him, and he's able to put it past Wisp. But, I think we just got to answer the bell here and start going hard to that net and trying to bang in some rebounds. But, still in really good shape in this game, and, Kiefer will certainly be happy with it.
Galakos with a shot, good save, a shot, really fine! Belfast Giants have got the goal right in the blue paint, Steve Saviano. But it all started from the blue line. Big shot from Spiro Galakos. He hit 31 to go in this second period. We are tied at 1-1.
Again there, we win the face-off. We were just talking about that, how important that is. We win the face-off. Big shot here by Gooley. I think it hits the post and comes back out.
By Wallace. And the Steelers have a chance to break the other way. This time Yampton looks to make a move inside. Galakos got a chance all alone. Break inside. Great save by Jackson Whistle. Empty net. And there's going to be a penalty on the play here.
I really thought that Gooley kind of swatted that away and that should have been blown down for the delayed call. But I'd like to see that again. It looks like he swings and knocks it kind of out of the way, but maybe he must have maybe he missed it. Or it looks like that play should have been blown down. I mean, no question on the penalty, but I think that should be blown down for us touching the puck.
Well, Riley having a word here right in front with Dom Darnell, but
and it looked like Gooley, touches that puck and that should be blown dead. Not sure if that's something he'll stick with or if he just kind of got out of whack there for the end of the period, but we'll see.
Shot from the blue line, good save, and there's a chance. It's right on the. Oh, it's been whistled and it's been a goal given to Andreas Yampton, 22.6 to go. And the Steelers take a 3-1 lead.
You know, really unfortunate there. The puck was sitting there, and I don't think Wiss could see where it was. It was just sitting by his pad, and unfortunately the ref was in a position where he could see it clear as day. Shot coming through from the point, and it ends up just kind of sitting there for Jampton, and you know, unfortunately didn't look like Wiss like he could find it.
Taps out from the half wall, gives it into Darcy Murphy behind the net. Darcy Murphy under pressure immediately by Francilla. Murphy back to the top of the circle, shot coming in, goes wide of target. David Rutherford goes up there! David Rutherford gets the second goal for the Giants. A wicked rebound off the skate of a defenseman in front, comes off a dash support behind. Great reactions from Rutherford. And he goes top shelf, 14:41 to go in this third period.
Murph gets his feet going behind the net there, shakes his defender. He's able to find Riles in a nice little spot.
Not long after that, they did open the scoring with the only goal of the first period when Gleason Fournier's shot from the point was tipped by Joey Martin to put the visitors in front. The Welsh side kept coming, and this 2-on-1 was a great opportunity to double the lead, but Karazi tracks well and keeps the slim difference intact. A breakdown while trying to escape their zone results in a turnover that Cardiff uses for yet another good scoring chance. But again, Karazi was there to make the save. Early in the second, Ian Waters takes a long pass and moves it immediately to Cruz Reddick, who returns it to Waters for a good shot that Ben Bounds gloves. Karazi follows that with yet another quality stop on a tricky play when Patrick Asselin gets a stick on a Hotham cross-ice feed. Shortly thereafter, Rhett Raczynski and Ben Davies help set up a Mikhail Lidhammer shot that Bounds handles, but a drawn penalty puts the Flames on a power play. Just as that man advantage ends, less than 5 minutes into the period, Brett Ferguson pulls the Flames level by helping with zone entry before heading to the net with his stick down to tip home a Davies pass. A golden opportunity for Devils to get out front when Jake Morissette was sprung for a clear breakaway was thwarted by another quality Karazi effort. On an ensuing 3-on-2, a patient delay opens up a clear pass to Lane Elmer, who one-times the delivery, but an outstanding Karazi glove keeps the score level. We head to the third, where good speed through the neutral zone helps Davies find an outside track that ends with a sharp angle chance. Reddick and Waters follow that with some heavy lifting in the corners to organize solid possession. Then a stop on a Jesse Craig shot from the blue line was collected by Waters, whose close-range effort put the Flames in front at 45-58. The Devils got that one back a few minutes later to force a deciding fourth period on another power play, a carbon copy of their first goal, with Fournier again getting it to the net and Martin repeating the good hand-eye action to put the clubs at 2 goals each. A late Flames power play opened the door for the home team to win it in regulation when Ian Waters got all of a John Dunbar rebound, but a great Bounds pad save kept it tied. With the game in balance, Spectrum's sold-out throng erupted 47 seconds into overtime when Craig maintained control long enough to clear the way for Dunbar, who took the opening and sniped a high screamer to secure the Flames win.
Johnson got a man in front through Sean Kurtz, given off to Conley. Conley with a shot, goes low, right in the blue paint, second effort goes through. The Johnson got the first goal on the power play. I'm not too sure if it's going to be John Kurtz that gets the credit for it. Colin Shields was thereabouts, but the Giants get the first power play goal, and there's still 3 minutes left of PP.
I think it's important, not only just for the confidence of the power play, but you know, sometimes when you have a
Cole Jarrett coming up through the middle this time to David Rutherford. Rutherford now trying to get a bit of speed going through. There's it off, and it's been given to Darcy Murphy, but we'll come back. That is another goal in front! David Rutherford tipped. Big shot coming through there from Claire Riley, and the Giants have scored 2 goals in 17 seconds.
That's just a great play right there. You make the play up to the D, and you have traffic coming across, and just a perfect tip.
7 seconds remaining on the penalties. Giants need to be careful here. Shields into the corner again. Mustakov's on his knees already. Shot coming in. 3-0. Still alive. Belfast Giants. Jonathan Furlan with a laser of a wrist shot. Top corner. 7:06 to go in the first.
That's a nice shot. He just turned, had a look up, and saw maybe the goalie was cheating a little bit and beat him short side blocker. It was a really nice shot there.
Riley gets into the corner. O'Connor joins the play. Blair Riley spins away, gets it out front. 4-0 Giants. Great goal. Blair Riley, all created by the captain. And David Rutherford, backdoor, slots it home.
That's just a nice play. That's just great vision. He used his body to shield the guy off his puck and turned around and saw his man back door standing wide open and placed it right on his stick.
That's a great play by Blair Riley. Attracted the 3 Steeler players to him. And again, the Steelers being kept the outside here so far. This is a good kill so far by the Giants. Marquardt stops in, backs hands up with a lot of shot, and what a goal by Ben O'Connor. He stepped in from the blue line, but coming out of the penalty box this time will be Cole Jarrett and Darcy Murphy and Mark Matheson, but the Steelers get their first of the night.
Yeah, they did a good play. They won a battle along the wall, and with good patience. I'm not sure who made that pass, but good patience, get his head up and throw a nice soft pass.
Belfast Giants now have a chance to break forward. Lovely move inside, outside. Brendan Connolly with a shot. Mustakovs with a save. Brendan O'Connor. Oh, lovely goal! Colin Shields again. His second goal of the night. It was a mistake from Ben O'Connor. He just couldn't get enough hand on it to move it out of the way. And an empty netter for Colin Shields. 5-1. Stanley Belfast Giants.
You know, it was a nice play by Savvy coming across the blue line and then just got the puck on the net. There must have been a little miscommunication between the goaltender and the D-man there, and then he just...
I need more Smith and Jones, I think. Shot on target, wow, that's an immediate goal. Banashkov opens the scoring on 34 seconds for the Capitals. Simple as you like, really. Gathers the puck in the neutral zone, skates across the blue line and unleashes one, and it goes right to the back of the goal. Beats Travis Fullerton. Can't keep this in, and a chance here for the Capitals. Here goes Vorobiev. Vorobiev across the line, into the face-off circle. Great chance for the Capitals, and that's an easy goal to be fair for the Edinburgh Capitals there. Dylan Anderson takes the pass from Vorobiev, and it is 2-0 to the visitors with 8:46 remaining in the first period. Dundee 0, Edinburgh 2. Podgers will get there first, gives that smash around. Only as far as Pasha. Fires it straight back in, the tip in front from Levesque, hits the post, and it's gone home on the rebounds. Smashed home. 2:51 remaining in the first period, and Adam Harding brings it back to a 1-goal game. It's Dundee 1, Edinburgh 2. Fired in, save, loose in front here for a chance, and Brian Hart lifts that one high. Brian Hart on the score sheet with the equaliser for the Stars. Some nice control there as well, took his time and places a shot high up into the roof past Bescarowani. It's Dundee 2, Edinburgh 2. Here goes Mafford Lacasa, feeds this one forward for Levesque. The stick lift from Podgers was good. Back in the centre for Nielsen. Nielsen on Mimar, Mimar scores! Nielsen takes it from Levesque, feeds it on to Mimar, and Mimar puts the Stars into the lead for the first time in this game with 4 minutes gone in period number 2. Dundee 3, Edinburgh 2.
Well, that's goal number 5 for Mark Livy and Mimar.
Shot on target, big save by the goalie, and immediately the Caps are on the counter. There goes Anderson on the right hand side, plays it into the centre. As Vorobiev wheels this one round, flicks it across to the left hand side and scores! Great move from the Capitals. Vorobiev with the work in the centre there, flicks it across to the left hand side, and it is 3 goals apiece with 11:53 to go in period number 2. Dundee 3, Edinburgh 3. Stado can't keep it in the zone, and he's going to be outpaced here by Podzins as well. Podzins in close on Fullerton, and a great save by the Stars goalie. Another chance though still there, and Banashkov extends the lead. Well, they've gone into the lead, sorry, for the second time this evening. It's Dundee 3, Edinburgh 4. Another quick move up the ice from the Capitals has punished the Stars. Dundee 3, Edinburgh 4. Looking for options, back to Levesque. He moves back in towards the circle, fires one and scores! Smashed through the Casa, feeds Gabriel Levesque on a delayed penalty call, and he smashes it into the back of the net, and that is 4 each with 8:24 remaining in period number 2.
Well, Gabriel Levesque putting the Stars back on level pegging at 4 apiece, 8:24 left.
To clear this away, all as far as Joey DeConceal though. Back in for Gould, he'll move straight back in, off to Levesque, back in for Gould, in front, chance here and scores! Levesque feeds Gould, some excellent handling from Malcolm Gould in front of the goalie, and an excellent finish as well. The Stars go into the lead by 5 goals to 4 with 51.8 seconds remaining in the second period, and that is Malcolm Gould's. Harding moves in, it's got Jensen. Plays it behind for Stadel. Stadel with a big shot and scores! Riley Stadel with an absolute rocket. Beats the goalie. And with 14:35 remaining in the third period, it's Dundee 6, Edinburgh 4. Banashkov dispossessed. And a chance here for the Stars. Chance, it's Mimar, he's through here on the open goal.
Got back door there.
Mokhshansev down to Farmer. Farmer in front, backdoor tap in for Jan Sauvé. Great power play goal by the Panthers. Mokhshansev to Farmer to Sauvé, and the Panthers take the lead after 4 minutes 45. Now Stannins down the goal line, looking back door, empty net, tap in, and that's the game-tying goal. The Storm are on the board, and the Steelers forward, I'll wait and see who it was. I think it was Hammond. Turnover there from Swindlehurst, but Mokhshansev couldn't quite put it in. He was almost too close to the net. He cuts in again, Mokhshansev to Brown. Jeff Brown brings the Panthers back in the lead, 2-1. Great work again by Mokhshansev. Nice D-zone win there by the Panthers. They can break out straight away. They got 3 bodies coming forward. Phillips, Pellini and DeLego. Over to DeLego. DeLego shoots and scores. Mark DeLego, high glove. And he gives the Panthers a 3-1 lead. And a great transitional play goal for the Panthers. Zach Phillips from his own end all the way down. Hits DeLego. And Mark DeLego, the sniper, finds the top corner. Now Hammond over the line, he finds Moffat. Moffat tries to go backdoor in front. Hammond scores his second goal of the game and 19th of the season, the leading goal scorer for the Storm. A nice 3-way pass in play there between Moffat, Byers and Hammond. Shot coming in from McKinney, a nice turn by him and fire. Garnett with a blocker. Now again, Kieran Long shoots and scores. Kieran Long with a rocket high glove on Mike Garnett, and he ties this game at 3. We talked about him earlier, the dangerous young Brit, especially around the net. And he gets one and wastes no time firing that high to the glove side. And an inch perfect shot by Kieran Long, and this one is now Farmer and Lakovic over the boards with Billingsley. 2 speedy Brits here. Come flying down the ice. Farmer goes 1-on-2. He drives wide. It's been all Panthers so far. No real quality chances though. Oh, it's in! Tim Billingsley scores! A deflected goal! And the Panthers win! Billingsley only scores highlight reel goals! And there's another one! Off to the fenceman's shin padded in. He throws it to the net and the Panthers win. Bad break for Mike Clemente. He played great all game.
Barry Paul thought he had another player for company just behind him there. Tries to backhand, and Patterson now down this right hand side. Hudson goes in for a check. That's a goal for Coventry Blaze. Puck breaks loose. And at this level, people are not going to miss from there. So straight through the legs of Mika Vigman. There's a suicide pass by Quinn Pompey out there to Kearney. looking before he made that pass. No need for that whatsoever. And that's the goal! Jenny Kearney in tight. Christian Isaacson working it on the boards, gets the backhand. Jenny Kearney coming into the crease. Isaacson making amends for that penalty late in the second period, gets the assist. Because Isaacson slows the puck down and goes all the way in, and Isaacson gives it back to Veropol. Hudson and Veropol switch places. Veropol looking for something to happen once again. It's a goal! Gives it to Jenny Kearney. Kearney in open space, flicks it over. It's a power play goal with 1 second to go. Power play goal, 1 second to go, which means it's still 1 minute 13 of another power play. The Veropol switches place with Hudson. Kearney drifts out to the left-hand side. 6 against 5. All they've got to do is clear it. It's up to Isaacson. King. He shoots. King scores. It's the empty net. 50 seconds to go. Kevin King from Christian Isaacson.
Looking for a pass here, Brooks.
Oh!
It was tipped in front.
Yeah.
And it's Mike Emback who got the tip.
Good shot in by Brooks here, and obviously Braehead Clan get a tip in, so Braehead go 1-0. It's a case of man marking quick, and then the free guy, try and get the free guy that's not got a marker with him, but easier said than done. Here a chance.
Young.
You know, he's...
Said, oh, at last it comes. 1-1 here at the 5-5 Arena. The Flyers have equalised. Much to the relief of the fans here at the 5-5 Arena. It didn't look like it was going to happen. Here we go, Moya.
Yeah, they're just taking their time trying to set up here. Finici drives it
Oh,
back.
yes! I think that might have been LeBlanc. If it wasn't LeBlanc, it was Bloodoff that got the touch. One of them did.
All down to Moya's mistake, you know, keeping the puck getting caught in their own end here. Very risky, very risky.
Oh! Clan tied the game with a minute to go.
Yeah.
Adam Brace through the legs of Andy EIHL.
Sure, Flyers had 2 chances to clear the puck out the zone there. Definitely 2 chances. Unfortunately, the same guy twice never managed to get the puck up round the glass. So a very costly mistake there. And I think he knows that himself.
Pins him to the boards there. Moya.
Yeah, Flyers just taking their time here, but the penalty's running down as well. So Braehead's going to get a guy on soon.
LeBlanc. Shot through.
Flyers
score! And that's it. It's all over. Flyers win. And it's Evan Bloodoff for the goal. Flyers have done it.
Yeah, the goaltenders came right up the ice to give the referee the puck.
Petrus picks up the Blaze, might have a 2-on-1 here with Courchain on the back door. He shoots, he scores! Courchain on the 2-on-1. Got the feed exactly where he wanted it. And he sent it past Vickman in transition. The Coventry Blaze get the first tonight. Ends up with Kearney. Back at the half wall. Veropol steps in, shoots, tipped in front. It's a good goal. Kearney scored twice last night, gets his 3rd against the Blaze in the last 48 hours. And we were bound to see a power play goal sooner rather than later. MK Lighting do the honours. 1-1. Cat tries to send it out in front. Ends up back with Petrus to the hash marks. Courchain, he scores! Multi-goal night for Adam Courchain. From the hash marks, a one-timer. And the Blaze have the lead back. It's Coventry 2, MK1, and Adam Courchain closing in on double figures for the season in the goal column now. Yeah, the hash marks are a great reference point for that. If you're board side, pulling up's usually the better option unless you go the long way all the way around the back, as Danny Paquette sends that one out in front. It's Dingle! No doubt about this one. And Ryan Dingle keeps his goal streak against the Lightning alive. He scored last night, he scored in the contested period, and he scored again here. It's 3-1 Coventry, another power play marker, and they have a 2-goal advantage now. The MK Lightning enter the zone again. Kearney has possession to the hash marks. Chance on the back door, they score. Big transition play on the power play. And the Coventry Blaze, ill-disciplined, costs them their 2-goal lead. The MK Lightning score on the man advantage.
I think it was coming sooner or later with the amount of power play time the Milton Keynes Lightning had had.
Ferrara goes board side. Luke Ferrara enters the zone. Puck getting away from him, but he flings one towards goal. Far pad, big save, big rebound, big goal, Venus! Happy anniversary, Ross! As he gets the Blaze their 2-goal lead back. And Stu, we bang on about this week after week. On the rush, shooting far pad, and that's why you do it. Ross gets the rebound. Ross gets a big 501 game anniversary goal. Won by Dingle. The MK Lightning will take that puck back. Hudson, one-timer! Oh, what a release from Hudson! Gets this back to a 1-goal game. Nastiuk will want that one back, you feel, Stu. This is a heck of a release.
And it's a heck of a release from Hudson. We'll just take a look at the traffic in front, because I think it may have got a deflection. Again, there was an audible sound as it was coming past.
Off the skate of Courchaine, it comes back to Danik Paquette as Courchaine will send it to the point. Robinson across, Petrus looks at the shot, shoots! It's in the feet of Dingle, it's in, it's home! And the Blaze have scored again, Dingle! Through sheer willpower, got that one across the line, and that might well be his hat-trick, Stu, depending on the possibly second Courchaine goal, maybe his first, but Dingle's come up big tonight. But it comes in now with Francois Vero-Paul. Looks at the stick of Forbes, tries to shoot near side, a save by Nastiuk, and Lake gets the rebound. Paquette's gone high. Paquette picks up this puck, he has a breakaway. Danny Paquette in, Diggs scores! Danny Paquette! Wonderful play from the big man. And the Coventry Blaze now have a 3-goal lead. Great heads-up play. The stretch pass was pinpoint, and Danny Paquette finds the twine for the Blaze, 6th goal of the evening. The MK Lightning had to fight to get that one out as Hook gets bombed over. Backhand, oh, it's a broken play and a big goal. Backhand finish from Foster. All the attention was on the check on Griffin in the slot, but the loose puck fell for the backhand of Foster. And this game might not be over yet, Stu. It's Blaze 6, MK 4, with 3 and a bit minutes remaining.
We're looking to get a quick start, get the puck in deep, and then get lots of puck on this goalie here.
And we're off and underway with the Manchester Storm in possession of the puck. Fire that one down nice and early as Karasi comes out his goal and just tidies things up. However, it comes out front. Dane Byers almost managed to get a shot away. Shot away from the blue line from Dallas Earhart. Deceives the Guildford Flames netminder 15 seconds into the game. And what O'Shea plays it across the hand and comes back to O'Shea, fires a shot, he takes a deflection on the way through. Storm just desperately trying to get the puck in on net. 15 seconds of 5-on-3. Back to O'Shea once again, takes a rebound on the far side, and there is the tip in off that deflection. And the Manchester Storm extend their lead. It's 20 seconds left to go on the first of 3 penalties currently sitting in the Guildford Flame box. Storm looking to get some shots away on the net, and there's a shot, and there is a goal. One-timer, straight down the lane. And with 4:50 of the first period.
Yeah, I think this little confusing delay here will actually benefit Guildford. We're getting their tempers flared, and some guys were getting pretty frustrated, obviously, with the amount of penalties they were taking, and even there's another one.
And we've got another one. Goal number 4 for the Manchester Storm. Edstrom and Phillips at the back. Well, that's a bit of an optimistic, probably more of a dump and chase that just ended up going in on target more than anything else. Mike Clemente releases that one though, and now the Flames have a chance. 3-on-1, plenty of space there, and there is the first Flames goal of the evening. And it was a beautiful piece of ice hockey, it has to be said. Moffat looked like he had his stick taken out as he tried to get the tape on that one. No call on the ice though. Walker. He's scored huge numbers of points over the course of the last couple of weeks for Guildford. Looks to get the turn-away shot, and there's the second goal of the evening. And it's Liam Stewart. Accurate again. Near side, cross ice pass. Flames looking to get the shot away. Jesse Craig fires it in. Gets a tip in front of Mike Clemente.
Pope goes a point again this season. Out front, they score! Matt Pope bulldozes his way to the front of the net and gets an early lead for the Cardiff Devils, 1-0. Hotham has got work to do out of the boxes. Spang. Matthew Myers around the boards. Out front now for Hotham. Fine save. No goal is waved off. The Devils like it. They think they've scored. And they do indeed give it in the end. It's not a power play goal, but it is 2-0 Cardiff Devils.
Well, that was a little messy, but will Andrew Hotham care? I don't know. But is it Sean Benevolio behind the net who does such good work?
Bounce back from the Devils as well. This time better after scoring that goal. And Pope with the move. Dipsy doodles his way out front. Still Pope shoots. What a save it was. Still the puck loose. They score! The Cardiff Devils hack and whack away after a bit of brilliance from Matt Pope. They make it 3-0 in the first.
Well, Matt Pope is having the game of his life right now, but how easy is it for the Devils to get to this net? Joey Haddad did it.
Without Patrick Galbraith's work early on, and the Panthers have not been bad in this game for spells early on in this first period. But now a chance again, easy for the Devils. They shoot, they score! A change of goalie, but the same result. 4-0 Devils now in the first. Joey Martin. Here's Lindhagen at speed though. Gets it across ice pass. Still Betteridge. They score! A much needed goal for the Nottingham Panthers. Fine bit of play from them. Great pass and a fine finish from Betteridge makes it 4-1. Lindhagen away is Brown though. Short-handed. Brown looks to go back and scores! Jeff Brown with a short-handed breakaway makes it 4-2 Panthers with just 12 seconds left in the second. Gave one up as well, and the stick breaks on Matt Pope, but the Panthers look for a rush. What a turnover from Ulmer though. Might be a chance for the Devils. Inside, fine save. Still the puck loose. They hack and whack away and score. It's Lane Ulmer on the power play, just wouldn't give up and gets a crucial goal for the Devils. The Devils 5-2 up.
Finucci chases down the inside right. He was fed in by James Isaacs. Isaacs now has it in. Stockton! The goal was gaping. Ryan Nye was committed. And the Flyers have the opening goal. 10:17 to go of the second period. 29:43 on the clock. Isaacs feeding in. Stockton just in front of the crease. Nye was committed. The chance just before it just took him a little bit away, and Stockton was able to tap in from close range, and that's why the Flyers are. He had Young in support, went himself, forced a good save from the Clan goalie. Fife look for the second one. It's Gauthier. He had space just next to the hash marks, looked up, saw the space just over Nye's shoulder, and the Flyers are 2-0 up. Again. Well, I think a lot of reaction we saw from Fife fans last night was that Clan were a better team than what they were back in October. It looks like it's going to be an empty netter, but it's called back. Thought it was called back. Bloodoff seemed to ease up there. Indeed not. The empty net goal. Nye was pulled. Fife made the breakthrough. Bloodoff clean through and finishes off. The way he eased off there, I thought had been called back. Obviously not. He tapped into the empty net, and that is post game. Bjorkland. Beats it in, it's a goal from Bjorkland. Can get one back, 1:59 to go. Looks up from the wide right position, sends it in diagonally. And Isles is beaten, the shutout prevented. Clan take the draw. Burt has it trapped around his feet. Healis nicks it off him. Clan still have that unguarded goal. Has Blood off. Gets the other one. Blood off with his second goal of the night. And for the fourth time in 5 fixtures, Evan Bloodoff scores at least 2 goals against Braehead Clan. Another empty net goal to make it 4-1.